Hello friends, I'm Colin and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I am so annoyed. I had some free time yesterday, so I sat down and I filmed a video, nothing about Girl World, just about my own personal weight loss. Cause I was like, I don't have anything to say about whatever Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty have going on. And who knows when Anna's gonna post the cruise video. So what did I do? I filmed the video, I went for a walk, I came home, and Anna posted the frickin' Disney cruise video. So I actually dedicated a little bit of that other video to talking about my posting schedule, or rather my lack of a posting schedule, because I honestly don't think it's feasible for me right now to have a set posting schedule, just because I have a full-time job and I have a life. So anyway, so I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna save that video for probably next week. You'll notice I'll be wearing the exact same shirt because it's mildly relevant for that video. I did just go and see Earth, Wind & Fire and Lionel Richie in concert this week. And I wanted to wear this shirt that I got and boast about it a little bit. Anyway, let's get into the actual meat of the conversation. Anna O'Brien, aka GlitterAndLazers, just posted her Disney cruise video, and I want to talk about it. But I have not watched the video yet. I'm actually going to do a live reaction. The reason I'm doing a live reaction is because I want to gamify it a little bit. If you didn't know, Zachary Michael has another channel called Zachary Michael Also, where they re-upload their Twitch streams. And it's mostly just reactions to like weird recipes or Dollar Tree hauls. It's a fun time. I try to pop into the actual Twitch stream whenever I have a chance. But one thing that we often do on the Twitch stream is we make predictions about what we think is gonna happen in the video. How many times will they have cream cheese in a recipe? How many gnomes will they haul from the Dollar Tree? Stuff like that. It's a lot of fun, and gamifying a reaction is like my favorite thing. So what have I done? Well, I very professionally wrote down some predictions for this video, just based on the fact that we've kind of established that GlitterAndLazers has a bit of a pattern or a cycle, especially when it comes to her travel content. And so some of these I've made kind of simple for myself, but some of them I've made just a little bit harder. Prediction number 1. I think Anna is gonna have some kind of plane or luggage related problem. Last time on a cruise, she says she left her CPAP machine on the plane. There was one time where she didn't buy a second seat, so she missed an entire flight. Who knows? Who even knows what's gonna happen in this particular video? Number 2 kind of plays off of number 1, and I think this one's gonna be kind of a given. I think we're gonna start off at some point watching her actual plane flight. I think we're not just gonna start on the cruise, we're gonna start on the plane. And I've said before, that might be something that's just typical of travel vlogs. But for me personally, I just see it as kind of pointless filler. Perhaps an opportunity to have a few more mid-roll ads. Number 3 also feels like a given, so I tried to make it a little harder on myself. I think she's going to complain at least 3 times. We know she's probably gonna complain about something. So honestly, I think if we make it through the video with 3 times even, that might be kind of an improvement. Number 4, I think she's gonna make some kind of comment about accessibility due to her size. Now this could be a complaint, in which case I would also count it as a tally for number 3, but also this is a Disney cruise, and Anna is a huge Disney fan. She is a bona fide Disney adult, and if there's one thing I think she's gonna do, it's grift for the mouse. So I also wanted to leave this category open for the opportunity that she actually compliments this Disney cruise for being accessible for her size. Number 5, I think she's gonna say that a stranger came up to her and commented on her body. Whether positive or negative, we've seen both. We've seen some that were compliments that she took as insults.
I'm crying for a silly reason. Somebody stopped me on the trail while I was walking, just doing my cool down. I was doing like intervals today, so like I walk in between, and she's like, "Good job getting out there," and it just felt so dehumanizing.
But also on the last cruise, she just was like, this lady walked up to me and said something about being fashionable and being plus size, something like that.
I just had like the coolest experience. This woman came up to me and she said, and I'm gonna get this wrong, and I probably paraphrase it wrong, but she said something along the lines of, as plus size women, we need to understand that it's not about waiting till you get somewhere to feel fabulous. It's about feeling fabulous wherever you're at.
It was a compliment, but point is, she told us that a stranger came up to her and said something. And then this also doesn't count if we see on film that a stranger comes up to her and compliments her or says something about her body. It specifically has to be her telling us it happened after the fact. Number 6. This one is just gonna be based on my own personal perspective, but I think she's going to show us just a little too much of her and not enough about what the actual cruise has to offer. This is gonna be completely subjective, but it's my video. I get to be the judge. Number 7 is gonna be kind of a long shot, not a huge long shot for Anna, but still kind of a long shot. I think she's going to say something in this video that directly contradicts something she said in a previous video. If you don't keep up with Anna and you only get Glitter and Lasers content through reaction channels, you might not realize that she's been posting about this cruise already in her short form content. I just think it would be funny if she said something in this video that directly contradicts something she's just posted. And finally, it wouldn't be a Glitter and Lasers travel video if she didn't send us off with an uplifting final message, which was so weird about the last cruise is she didn't do that. I think she's probably gonna return to form in this one and leave us with something inspiring. Bonus point if she talks about some struggle that she had to overcome first. Which again, I'm not sure if she's gonna talk about struggle or not because again, this is Disney, and if she's gonna grift for anyone, I feel like it would be Disney. All right, so that's 8 predictions. I'm gonna try to keep track of them as I remember. Hopefully I remember to actually keep track of them. And without further ado, let's get on with the reaction.
Welcome to Lookout Key.
That's cute. Wow.
So we're in Fort Lauderdale and we are here with Disney because we are going to be going on a cruise to check out the new island at Lookout Key. There's a whole bunch of people, you can see them, and we're just waiting for our bus to take us to the cruise port so we can get on board. We're on the bus. The light is...
Okay, now, like I said, I am the judge because this is my channel, but would we count? Because I see, number 2, I said we see the plane trip, but I feel like, would this count because we're seeing her bus trip? I feel like it counts. I'm gonna count it as 1. I'm gonna count it as 1. I think this counts.
It's giving photo shoot, it's giving drama, it's giving eyes. We're in a parking garage.
Turn up a little bit here.
It's the loading area. I realized we made a grave mistake when everyone behind us pulled out their hand fans.
She's got friends. Oh, I love her sunglasses. She's got friends with her.
Drop the ball on that one.
Right.
We've hit a little bit of chaos because we are now boarding. And
last time she was just traveling with John, and this time she's got like at least 3 people with her. That's so lovely. I'm actually really happy for her. Hopefully, I don't know. I feel like maybe the presence of friends might temper her a little bit. I'm hoping. So that's great. I'm glad she has friends with her.
Everybody wants to get on the ship, so everybody's like, woo! All aboard!
I feel like her friend is uncomfortable on camera.
Hey, you ready to get your name yelled?
Oh, I don't like that. That would stress me out if they like shouted my name. I wonder if they just did that for her because she's there, like she's being comped, or if they do that for everyone. I hope they don't do that for everyone. That's awkward. I like her sunglasses also.
We're gonna go have a little lunch and then honestly, just chill. I don't know how much I'm gonna vlog on this. I mostly want to cover the new island because I think that's the most exciting thing. And I'm not an expert in reviewing cruises, but we'll see. We'll see what you guys get.
Already seeing an improvement with, like, this is great in comparison with her last video. We're seeing so much of the actual cruise. I'm probably gonna have to mute some of this music, so I'm just gonna talk over it.
Okay. So we're about
different
to get
sunglasses.
off the boat, but first, I'm coating myself in sunscreen. It's gonna be hot.
Good.
And
we have to see this, of course.
I don't want to burn. Also, you guys always are worried about my burn. I get really flushed, like really flushed when
She's
I am
blonde, I get it.
Oftentimes it's just that. I fortunately have not really burned this summer at all.
Why are we... This is going on for so long. Why are we just seeing her spray herself with sunscreen? We're almost 3 minutes in. All right, girl.
A ton of sunscreen. I wish you guys could see how like beautiful it is. Actually, I'll turn the camera around in a second. I mean, look at that. That's the view from our stateroom. That's insane. And that's the little path you walk to get to the island. So yeah, we're just trying to make sure that we have a ton of sunscreen on because it's gonna be hot. I don't know if you can hear this, but they've just given us the announcement that we can go ashore. So we are headed to the elevators, which is I'm sure gonna be organized chaos, to go enjoy the beautiful new Lookout Key Island. Let's go. Okay, so we're in the line to get on the island. Hey, Tracy. She does not like being on camera, but she does exist.
Clearly.
And it's I'm in your mind. She's in your mind. It is a really long line, which makes sense because this is the first time anyone's going to see this island. But normally I would like hang back and go like slightly after the time to disembark. But because I am too also excited about the new island, I am here right at disembarkment time, which is like 10:30. We are off the ship officially. We're not allowed to film through security. That's why you didn't see any of that. So you can see the ship behind me. There you go. It's not the best angle, but now we're gonna get to the good stuff.
I've never been on a cruise ship before. That's
y'all seen the ship before.
Huge.
Okay, so just giving you guys a heads up here. If you are struggling or like not good with long distance walking, you might want to order a wheelchair or some type of accessibility to get to the actual island.
Boom, number 4. Now see, what did I say? She was gonna come. So sorry, I'm so sorry about the face. I figured she was gonna say something complimentary about the accessibility because it's Disney. But also I do feel like Disney is probably one of the more accessible companies just because they have such a huge audience, no pun intended.
Because you have to walk, what would you say this is, Tracy, like a quarter mile? Maybe.
Wait, is that person with her?
A ways. Long enough to be annoying if you have struggles walking. So it's a 5K. That might be
she should time herself.
But I would say if you're not
that person is not with her.
Something to plan for.
So funny.
Because it definitely is. It's a bit of a hike. It's gonna get our heart rate up. I will earn a beverage.
Well, you could just run
on the other side, but yeah, just something to think about.
Hour.
That, like, you can see it winding around there to the right, and we're partway through walking it. So, again, mobility scooters are your friend if you have difficulty walking.
I actually really like that outfit.
I tracked it on
how
my
I feel
watch,
about the braids.
just to get an idea of how long this walkway actually is. It's a half a mile. So that's how long you have to walk. It is hot as hell, but it's doable. It's not bad. But do I feel like a sweat monster? Yes, but we knew that was gonna happen today. We knew that I was gonna be disgusting, right? This heat, this humidity, gross.
She's just getting everyone in her shot.
So I'll be the nasty thing in the beautiful place. I'm fine with it. Got here, we're on the island. We are waiting for a tram, and we're gonna go to the Goomba Cultural Center to do a little class, a workshop. Do we know what this is? No, no idea. But that's the fun. We're gonna find out together. Also, I've been informed that I am already a little rough. We are on the tram.
All right, we got that lovely like preview of like a bunch of different clips of stuff happening on the cruise, and I was like, wow, she's showing so much of the actual cruise this time. But so far, we are 6 minutes in and we've barely seen anything. This is only a 15.5-minute video. I'm really starting to think number 6, too much her, not enough cruise, is gonna get a check mark. Gonna get a point. We'll see though. We're only a little less than halfway through. We'll see.
Might have waged a war to get here, but we're on the tram. We did it. Congratulations to everyone around me.
Thank you.
You won the war. That was getting on this tram.
Weird sunglasses.
I will say that it is
just kind of out of curiosity. I just wondered if Anna was filming this on her phone or like if she had like professional filming equipment with her, and I was trying to see in her friend's sunglasses and I can't quite tell. I can't quite tell. She's not the right angle.
I think I'm friendly
I just
in
wondered.
the best way possible.
I don't know.
I had to squeeze them thighs, as one might say, but we are here and we are still disgusting, so that hasn't changed. Look, consistency. We're here, and these are our favorite people, by the way. We actually met them on the Wish, and then we got to fortunately meet them again here, and we've just been vibing.
Yes, totally vibing.
Shout out your handle.
No vacation required.
There is no vacation required. Yay! So we are heading to the Goombay Cultural
I assume
Center
they're gay. I don't know.
to attend the workshop I was talking
I
about.
feel like I would know. I'm gonna have to mute all of this, aren't I? It's just music. Oh, okay. Oh, I saw her, yeah, I saw her reel about this. This is actually really cute, I thought. But is she gonna talk about what's going on?
So you just said the most insightful thing to me. What did you say?
I said that the
You got it.
I said that the quintessential character of the Bahamian people is taking nothing and turning it into something really beautiful, and that's Junkanoo.
Yeah. And when we look at Junkanoo, I'm gonna zoom up on your outfit now. All of this glory is made out of things that would maybe otherwise be thrown away, like cardboard, scraps of paper, crepe paper. Like you can see here, this is a piece of cardboard. Now turn it around so they can see how stunning it is. I mean, gorge. Gorge. And she made all this, by the way. She made all of this. She's a queen. Okay, that was a lot.
Okay, she said less just now about that than she did in her reel about it. Which, okay, I guess. I mean, she kind of talked about what she was doing there, but if I remember, I'll edit in the actual reel that she made about this. It's called Junkanoo. The only context I have for that is there's a Kenny Loggins song called Junkanoo Holiday, and I was so disappointed that she didn't use that song in her reel. Not that I could play it for you anyway.
Pro tip, if you're heading to the new island Lookout Key as part of your Disney Cruise Line experience, then I would recommend you take a stop at the Junkanoo workshop that happens in the Goombay Cultural Center. They teach you all about Bahamian culture and Junkanoo, and more specifically, they teach you about the practice of taking old things that might have been thrown away and turning them into something new to celebrate, like this headpiece we made. We wore these for the Rush celebration, which happens right after, another thing you cannot mix, where the Bahamian team comes out and dances for you and shows off a true Junkanoo experience. It was so much fun, and I found myself dancing the entire time. I mean, I was cutting a rug. It was my favorite part of this cruise.
Okay, I mean, she did show us a little bit. I'm just like, why did you show us more in the actual reel than you did in this long form content? Whatever, we're halfway through. Let's see what she's got in store.
It was also so much fun. Like, I had so much fun dancing in the bash. I think that's probably one of my most favorite, like, Disney festival parade things I've ever done. Like, the energy was incredible, the people were incredible, the costumes were incredible, everything was great. And honestly, it was so cool to be able to be like on stage with them dancing. There was literally me and Joy, and that's it. And I don't know why they picked us to be up there and stay and dance, but you know what? Joy and I are
we
forever
sure didn't
bonded
see very much of it.
A, she's awesome, and B, we danced together on stage at the first show of Rush. So we finished lunch. I ate a very volatile ice cream. I mean, it's just so hot it instantly melted on me. So now I am covered in sweat and chocolate ice cream. So
great.
I'm delicious, baby.
Now, just thinking about all the times she's commented about how sweaty and gross she is, do y'all think that counts as a complaint? It's been multiple times, but I would only count it as one because it's complaining about one thing. I feel like, again, this is my channel, so I get to be the judge, but I feel like that counts as a complaint because she quite often will complain about stuff but still be smiling about it to kind of mask her disdain a little bit. I'm gonna count it as one. We have up to 3 for this to count fully. I'm gonna count that as 1. I'm gonna say 1 tally mark for 1 complaint. Also, can I just say, not to pause 800 times, but we are a little over halfway through the video. I wonder how many days this cruise was. Like it had to have been at least a few days, right? This is all the same day. She's wearing the same outfit. We're here. This is the same day, and we are over halfway through the video. There's no way we're gonna see that much that happened on the other probably multiple days. But all right.
I am constantly amazed by how pretty the water is here. Like, look at that. The Bahamas is where it's at. My mind has been officially changed. I've been jumping around to create a TikTok, and I pushed too hard. My heart rate's a bajillion beats per minute, and now I'm sitting in the shade to try to cool down. So that's where I'm at right now.
From a TikTok, I guess, I don't know. In her defense, it looks like it's really hot. Does that count as a complaint? It's pushing it. I don't know. That still feels like it might be in the same category as the other complaints, just being hot and sweaty. I really keep getting her on the best faces.
Right now,
I'm not gonna count it.
It is hot out here. Okay, so we caught a little white taxi.
Okay, I was a little bit confused because I was like, wait, yeah, she was wearing a swimsuit earlier when she was showing us her putting on sunscreen for some reason. I bet what she was wearing was just kind of a cover up and she's wearing that underneath it. So I think this is probably still the same day, if I had to guess. Why? Not that we would know.
To the long end of the island, which is my favorite part of the island, which is Serenity Bay, which is the adults only space because, yeah, I don't have kids and there's a reason why. So, I will say being on the side with,
she does have a dog though.
Was still fun.
I wonder where he
not
is.
As many kids as I thought there would be. I had fun doing the kid stuff because I am a child at heart, but I do just want to go and relax.
Okay, you know what? That actually reminds me. I see a lot of people complaining about how Anna just seems like a big toddler. And to some extent, I agree in that, like, I think she's whiny and entitled and stuff, and I would kind of call that toddler behavior. But I also see people, like, insulting her fashion sense and saying it looks childish. And as someone who, she once said her fashion sense was, like, clothes made for toddlers but adult size. And honestly, girl, same. I can't disagree. I think that would be super slay, but I don't know. It just feels like that in combination with her toddler-like behavior is what people are kind of glomming onto. And for me personally, I like to separate those things because all in all, I mean, there's a reason I don't really talk about her fashion content is because I'm not just gonna sit here and critique her fashion. I think that would be not only boring, but also just pointlessly rude because that's not what I'm about personally. I feel like I've gone on a tangent for a while. I think that's fine because we're 10 minutes into a 15.5-minute video and we're on the same day and we really haven't seen much. I feel like I'm gonna get to mark off number 6. But we'll see.
An adults only exclusive zone. So Bless this man. We said
Well,
that
there'll
if
be
Jesus
alcohol
wanted us
there
to
too,
go
I'm sure.
to the adults only zone, he would send a white cab, and that's what happened. And so this was manifest destiny for us to go relax away from the children.
Did she mean to say manifest destiny? Does she know what manifest destiny means? Because I don't think that's what she meant to say, but all right.
Okay, so this is a new suit for me. It's from Complex, and the boobs are moving, and I love it. This is the cabana that they have for us here on...
Sorry, I just needed a moment because I stopped registering what she was saying.
The Lookout
All right.
Key. And this is on the adult side, so no children inside. Choice. So, come on in. I got excited about one thing and one thing only, which is that there is a Diet Coke in here. And I'm in need.
Okay. Close the fridge.
It just hits different when it's free. But this is the cabana. It's super cool. And then you can like little...
I was really kind of expecting a not sponsored, but who knows?
That's just for you. I mean, look at this. This is just yours. There's places to sit, there's places to eat, and again, no children. The kids are away.
Sounds great.
I'm the adults. Okay, this is probably the main selling point of the cabana, is that these loungers are like being on a bed. Like a literal bed, like a mattress thick level bed. And
I saw this
the joy I am currently
reel.
experiencing here. I could sleep all day here. I might sleep all day here because
she's zoomed way in, but you could see it in the previous little scene. But I'm pretty sure that's two loungers pushed together. At least that's how it appeared to me. You could see the seam in between them. Either two pushed together or it's like a love seat where they're like attached, but they're meant to be for two people. And I don't know if she's zooming in on purpose here, but she didn't in a reel she posted from this location. But she is like sprawled out on both of them. And that's just gonna sound rude for me to say it, but it's something that's noticeable. It is something that is noticeable, and I just think it's interesting. But all she's got left on her body is lipedema.
it is. Oh my gosh, exactly what I needed. It's just so good. I'm tired because I'm old. And this is probably why it's for adults, because they understand that we're all falling apart.
Did you know it's for adults, guys?
Now, tropical variation of it. Okay, we are officially done. It is time for a nap. Well, a shower, then a nap, and then dinner. Because your girl is
But
very
what did
tired.
you do?
Very tired. Well, Tracy, what did you think of Lookout Key?
Oh, the water is amazing.
The water is amazing. It's hot, but I think that's just the Bahamas. So,
Oh, that's right.
it was a fun day. It was a really fun day, honestly. And
Wish
the
I would have
thing,
seen it.
Still my favorite thing. By far, my favorite thing. So do it. If you come here, don't miss it. Get there first, make a headdress, dance with people. It's very fun. You know what I just realized, Tracy? We gotta walk all the way back to the ship.
It's a half a mile. You ran 3 miles. I'm counting that as another complaint at this point. I mean, it's been excessive. It's still only 2 though. Not bad. I mean, she does have a little over 2 minutes left to make some more complaints if she needs to, but
It's good for me. We were going through security, and a man told us that a cart could come and get us to take us back to the ship. And you know what? I'm not above that. I'm not above that. So that, right there,
now
I
does that
believe is our
count?
cart coming to carry us to the ship So you don't have to walk that half a mile if you don't want to. There is a cart that can come and get you. And thank goodness. I mean, I could walk it, I could do it, but I don't wanna, so I don't have to. And if you're worried about accessibility, if you're worried about getting there and it feels a bit too far for you,
I'm gonna count it. She said a stranger came up to her and said something. Now, you could make an argument that the comment was not about her body directly, but I think he could probably sense that she would like a ride. I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna count it.
not an option. Well, shock and awe. We thought we were gonna take a cart, but a family needed it more than us, so we decided we're capable of walking, and they needed to get back to the ship faster than us, so it's fine. I'm gonna enjoy the extra
She looks
exercise.
like she thinks it's fine.
We're gonna hit a positive spin on this, and then I'm gonna drink a massive Diet Coke and just sink into my bed and die.
A Diet Coke? I love soda, first of all. I love Coke specifically. I don't like diet stuff. Don't really like a diet soda. But oh my God, like it is about 90 degrees where I'm at right now. I could not imagine being that hot and sweaty and like dehydrated. And my first thought being, Diet Coke. I want to put, you know, sweet and carbonation. Like, how about water? How about some water? What is with the girlies not drinking any water? You're gonna end up with a kidney stone. I'm counting that as a complaint, by the way. I don't care if she's smiling through it. You can tell she's upset about the cart.
Die a little. But like a good death. So it is our last full day of the cruise.
We're not in the adults only section anymore.
And we are ported at port.
Oh, is this a different day?
We're at Nassau.
Her hair looks
Ported at
nice.
Nassau. And I made a little decision, which is an unusual decision for me to make, which is I just want to relax today. I don't want to film. I know that y'all see me on camera all the time and you're like, oh, that's having so much fun. And I am having fun, but it's also work to make sure we're filming everything and capturing everything.
Oh, it's so much work. Oh my God, it's so much work to just film the things that I'm doing on this comped luxury Disney vacation. Oh, she drives me nuts. She drives me nuts. Also, I am marking off number 6, too much her, not enough cruise. Because she showed us so much in like a highlight reel. But in comparison, like proportionally, the ratio, like just now, it is almost 15 minutes into a 15.5-minute video. And we're just now on, I assume, a different day. This could be the same day. I might have missed her saying that. But she's in a new outfit, so it's hard to tell. Maybe she just showered and changed. But I feel like we haven't seen anything. You know what? I'm kind of... Obviously, I'm gonna have to let her finish her statement at some point, but she just made a reel also where she was making a joke out of like being in a pool and being on a business call and being like, yep, work, business, work, as kind of like pretending to work while she's on vacation.
As I mentioned, Michael, we really need to rehash, re-synergize, and regroup to really have a better Q4 this year. And yeah, for Q1, I feel like we'll circle back to what we did in Q2 and really just find a way to, you know, work together because teamwork is important.
And I'm like, yeah, that's what it feels like. That's sure what it feels like, huh? So don't you get on here and lecture me about how this is hard work. Like, it is work. From experience, yeah, sitting down and filming, or in her case, being very active in filming, is work. I'm not saying that it's not work, but just the optics. The optics are not great. The optics of this are not great. All right, finish up.
And I kind of just want to have some quiet moments to myself where I don't film.
That's fine.
It is very unusual. I can't even speak today. Unusual for me to feel this way, but I think I just need a break.
It's very much
there's some
not,
big things
but
happening
all right.
in my life, which I'm going to tell you all about very, very soon. I'm just waiting for some big things happening in my life, which I'm going to tell you all about very, very soon. I'm just waiting for some things to fall into place.
That just kind of made me tear up a little bit. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Why didn't I put that on the list? I'm putting that on the list for next time. Is she talking about lipedema stuff?
Things to fall into place. And I need a little bit more me time than I usually do. So in respecting and listening to my body and my needs, I'm gonna listen to them today, and I'm gonna just take a break. So this is the end of our vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed a first look at Lookout Key. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on another cruise, and I just want to say thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll check you later, and as we always do, peace.
All right. Okay, well, that was something. Before I make any further commentary, let me add up. Out of 8, we got, and I counted number 2. I said we see the plane trip. I actually didn't know where she was going to be leaving from. So it was actually just, I think it's just a bus trip, but I counted it. So number 2, we got 1 point for we see the trip. I said she complained at least 3 times, so that's another point. Number 1, she didn't seem to have any plane or luggage related issues. Lovely. Number 4, she did a couple times actually make comments about accessibility, so that's 3 points. She said a stranger came up to her and commented about her body. I went ahead and counted that because I think if someone's gonna walk up to you and be like, hey, do you need a cart? I feel like that's subtle, but it's there, so that's another point. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I was an English major. Too much her, not enough cruise, absolutely, that's 5. Says contradictory things from her other videos, not as far as I can remember or tell, so that was a long shot anyway, so that's fine. Number 8, the final one, was the uplifting final message, and I think there could be an argument made that she was like, you know what, I'm gonna listen to my body, and I'm gonna just take a day for myself, and I've got a lot of things, blah, 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 blah. I'm not gonna count it because, I mean, I don't know. It seemed a little different than her usual uplifting, you know, positive message that she, you know, her Tony Robbins encouraging message. I don't know if Tony Robbins is that nice, but, so that's 5. That's 5 out of 8. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all for me. As far as the quality of the video, it felt kind of bad. It wasn't terrible. It was a little bit better than the last cruise video, because that one, I mean, we saw, as little as we saw in that one just now, we saw way less on the last cruise video. And she claims it's because she was just tired and didn't want to do anything because she left her CPAP on the plane, also known as it being stolen.
Just realized in getting in this Uber that I left my CPAP on the plane. A couple weeks ago, my CPAP got stolen, which is crazy to me because, like, who steals a medical device?
All right, that was kind of fun for me, actually. I really enjoyed the little prediction thing. Let me know if you enjoy this kind of video more, or if you would rather me sit down and actually write a nice lengthy script. You would be getting this video a lot later if I actually sat down and wrote a script, because I've been busy doing a lot of research lately. I've got a lot of things that I've been working on that I can't tell you about right now, but I want to tell you about in the future. Yeah, just another lackluster trip from Anna. That cruise had to have been multiple days. What do you think? Do you think she's gonna post more? No, she wore like 3 different outfits. How is she gonna get any more content out of this? This was, like, based on her reels and stuff, this was extensive. I'm gonna have to edit in some of those just to give you perspective, because we saw nothing.
A pocket full of sunshine, I got a love and I know that it's
As I mentioned, Michael, we really need to rehash recent practice. Get up here. Let's dance. Let's dance. Then I would recommend you take a stop at the Junkanoo workshop that happens in the
don't know how many times I can reiterate that. We saw freaking nothing. Anyway, thank you for coming along with me on this fun little journey, this fun little game. Let me know if there's any other predictions that I should have made. I would be glad to make a longer prediction list for future videos. Maybe we can shuffle them around. Yeah, that's about it for me. Thanks for coming along. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.